Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope your weekend is going well. Hey, I just want to come on just for a few minutes to just share something that I saw and heard these last few days. You know, many people, they contribute or attribute a lot of situations to our Creator, or what people say God, but I call him Yahweh. Many times, because of bad teaching, because of what someone told them, and now they just parrot it. Remember that? Are you a parrot? They continue to spew or speak falsely against the Creator. They say he has taken their loved ones. Our Creator don't need to take anybody. For every action, there is a reaction. If you have a car and you see that the tank is on E, but you continue to drive it, and the thing is flashing, letting you know what? You need to put gas in it. How are you going to blame the Creator when the car stops? No, you didn't do what you were supposed to do and put gas in it to fill it up so it would be ready to run when you needed it to. If you sat there and ate 2 cakes in one sitting, you can't blame God when your stomach gets all tore up and you in the bathroom for 30 minutes or you begin to vomit because you did something. Every action has a reaction. We got to stop lying on God or Yahweh. We've got to stop saying things that aren't true. We've got to stop this false narrative that we've learned from religion, most of all, and other people who have been taught this error. And nobody will come forth to say, hey, that's not true. Yahweh doesn't take people. He didn't see in his great mercy to take them from his garden and put them in heaven. No, that's not how it works. People die because of disease. People die because other people won't listen to the law. The law says, do not drink and drive. What do people do? They go against the law and they drink and drive. Many times they're impaired. What happens? They have an accident. Sometimes people are hurt. Sometimes people die. That was not Yahweh taking a person's life. It was a human being who felt that they knew that they can handle mixing drinking and getting behind the wheel. Yahweh, God, had nothing to do with that person's death. It was because a person made a bad choice, a bad decision. Here recently, it's all on social media, a little girl passed away. Apparently, she was at her father's house who had I don't know if it was the wife or the living girlfriend. The little girl had a medical emergency. Apparently, the EMS or the ambulance was not called in time. The little girl died. Now, the mom is saying that God chose to take her to heaven. Not so. The lack of medical attention caused the daughter to pass away. Here's my question. If you keep blaming someone that you are supposed to love for every bad thing that happens, at some point, how are you going to feel about them? If you think every negative thing, every bad thing, sickness, death, disease, lack of this, lack of that, bad things happening, if you continue to say that that person did that, or maybe it's true, how you going to feel about them? Same thing. You are going to get a bad ideology, a negative thought pattern against the Creator because you believe that He is actually behind all these things. We got to stop this. We got to change our minds because His word tells us that every good and every perfect gift comes from above. He don't need to go taking babies. He don't need to go taking 7-year-olds. No. Again, every action has a reaction. So here's the thing we should ask ourselves. Here's the question. When someone passes away, a child, a baby, our loved ones, when they pass away, we need to ask, okay, what happened up until then? What was the situation? That's what we need to do. Stop blaming the Creator. He doesn't need to take lives. He don't need to take nobody to heaven. He's doing a great job all by himself up there, sitting there, running the world. And so again, if you always talking that God took them and God did that, you're going to wind up actually hating God and blaming Him. So let's get rid of that thought pattern. Let's get rid of that mindset and ask ourselves, as they're beginning to transition, however long it took them to get to that point, what happened? What was the situation up until then? Because again, every action has a reaction. Peace and blessings.